Hello Turtles! Welcome to Sarah Cat Monkey Bird and Indie Dog's Game Development Arena, where there's been a lot of things that have happened in the last couple weeks, including me participating in Ludum Dare. Ludum Dare is a game jam that happens in 48 to 72 hours, and that's one of the things I'd like to talk about this week is game jams. Are they good or bad? One of the main pros to the game jams is the short amount of time allows people to really focus on creating something and releasing it, versus getting bogged down in the details and losing focus and jumping on something else. It also is very inspiring to have many people working on something, and at the end of the weekend, when people are playing your game, they give you feedback, which is invaluable, at least to me. I always like hearing the feedback that I've got so that I can improve my games. However, there is a dark side to game jams, and this goes pretty much untalked about for the most part, and I'd kind of like to bring it up a little. Game jams kind of produce something that I really dislike about the game industry, which is crunch. You're basically crunching for 48 to 72 hours while you create a game jam. That's just the nature of the jam. Not only do we apply the pressure of crunch on ourselves during this weekend, which we do in the name of fun, the project often gets thrown away after the weekend. So, say I'm working on a long-term project like my racing simulator or this summer's arcade racer that I'm about to make. I can't enter a game jam and do a crunch period that's actually worth it on those projects. Like, the feedback I get has to be on a project that I start from scratch. It has to be on a project that's pretty much not going to go anywhere after the weekend. So anything that I do during the weekend is kind of throwaway. And you have to go in with that mentality, but that's actually building up for people to make the mentality that all their projects are throwaway. So while game jams are awesome in that you can finish a project, get feedback on it, and all that stuff, you have to force yourself to crunch for the time period of the game jam, and your project is pretty much thrown away. For Ludum Dare, I was able to create a game in less than 48 hours. I think I spent a total of 15 development hours on it that was able to induce some rage, as you can see here.
First of all, shut up! I didn't realize it was a sliding puzzle. Speed up. Speed up.
Speed up.
What?
Speed up. Speed up. Speed up.
Oh, I don't like these controls.
Speed up. Speed up. Speed up.
Come on! No! No! Come on! You are kidding me!
Speed up.
I don't know how to complete a puzzle with this much time. What's the point? Like, I don't hate the idea, but you basically you scramble everything within 5 seconds. Who completes a puzzle like this in 5 seconds? It is insanely difficult. I think this sucks. Shut the f***! No! F*** that game. I'm sorry. F*** your game that says speed up every second. F*** it. No. What the hell? What? If it's not in the game, then it's not the control. The instructions are there. It is so frustrating.
But I also got a lot of feedback that went out pretty good. My weekend did not go as smoothly as expected. I had a lot of frustrations for some reason. Things weren't difficult to do in code, but I was getting like really worked up about them. So I decided to take a lot of breaks, and this led to the project. Hi, monkey. How are you? So I decided to take a lot of breaks, and that led to the weekend being a little more relaxed. The project took a little bit of a back seat. And coming into Sunday, I actually decided that it wasn't really worth putting a lot more effort into. So, with that said, there's a lot of sharp edges and things that I would definitely have changed had I put more effort into it for a real game. But I'm also happy with the results. Also, seeing people rage quit was kind of amusing in some manner, although I realize that's because my game did not explain the controls or give them enough feedback to figure out what's going on. Better would have been starting the car in a already moving, or allowing the player to drive a couple laps just to get the cart movement before popping the puzzle up on the phone. And then allowing them to solve a puzzle before making them do both driving and solving. Post Ludum Dare, I've been quite busy. Several people went to try making it full screen and it didn't work. So I've spent a little bit of time this weekend bringing the web player up to speed and making it so the window doesn't jump, or the web page doesn't jump all around, and the game can be played in full screen resolution, as well as the resolution changes that I did on the other platforms, now supported on web for the most part. Way back in December of 2017, worked on the audio system. I had reverted that because it wasn't working on Mac or the web platform. I went and undid all those reversions, so I got to that working on Mac and the web platform, as well as I think fixed the crash that I intermittently saw on Windows. So I think that's all good. We got the audio system up to date to what I had, all the new features, and the web player is coming along. There's a few more touch-up things I need to do to the web player and TurtleBrains in general, and I plan on doing that this week. So stay tuned for future development. I try to do this once a week. Make sure you hit the bell and subscribe for notifications when a new video comes up. I'm also on Discord, and I stream every morning, every day, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern on Twitch, which you can get all the links in the description below. As always, Turtles, until later, have a good one.